How to start a poultry farm with little or no money. As a new farmer, obtaining information from all over is essential. However, you need to follow a successful farmer and copy their model in order to be equally successful. Following Adam's Farm Foods will help you a lot for setting up your new poultry farming business. As Ghana moves from a low-income into the working-class economy, poultry farming has become a focal point and is proving to be very lucrative. It is important to start small and expand later. Use poultry farming as a new source of income whilst you learn your trade. To start, the first question you should ask yourself is, are you going into poultry farming for eggs or meat? Or perhaps, both? Hi, my name is Eric and welcome to Adam's Farm Foods. If you are here for the first time, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video with family and friends. Chicken products are among the major source of animal protein, and chickens are already an integral part of human life. Starting small can fulfill the animal nutrition demand for a family, and gradually increases to commercial opportunities when you start selling to the public. Poultry farming is a good enterprise for persons who are interested in livestock farming, keeping birds, and are used to living on a farm. Poultry farming can be a very profitable business provided it is done correctly and in a way that is beneficial to the birds. Poultry farming for beginners. Starting farming is easy, however, in order to make a good profit, each sort of farming firm follows unique operational standards. When such principles are disregarded by the farm management system, substantial losses follow. The common mistakes made is usually cutting feed cost by providing substandard feed to the birds. The birds will eat and be full, but, is the food any good? This can seriously reduce the laying time for the birds. So before starting, it is wise to learn more about the business. Take some time and try to understand why most of the poultry farmers make good profits and some of them fail. How to start the business with no money. Follow the step-by-step process for starting your new poultry farming business. Starting a poultry farming business is easy and involved with lots of regular work at the same time. Attach yourself to a farm and request to receive day-old chicks as payment. This is laborious but workable. As you work for a period of time, your eventual payment will be day-old chicks for you to start your venture. Another way is to ask for investors or a loan from the bank and start. You can start small in your backyard and build it up. Have your investment ready. Money is the biggest issue when it comes to poultry, however, you can do so much before you actually start farming. Whether it's working for someone or working and receiving day-old chicks as payment. Poultry farming requires investment. It is capital intensive, but you can always start small and expand later. As a beginner, you should start with a minimum number of birds which will cost you pretty less money. Production type. Once you have identified the source of your income, if any, you now need to identify the type of poultry farming you want to venture into. You can raise broiler chickens for meat production purpose and choose layers if you want to produce eggs commercially. You can also start your poultry farm by selling poultry products and breeding stocks directly to your local customers. Determine your production purpose, select proper poultry breeds according to your desired production and go for the detailed planning. Farm location. When purchasing a land, make sure you buy a land that is away from populated towns but close to main roads to make transportation of your products easier. Selecting a good farm location for your business is very important. It is necessary to have the farm close to main roads but away from busy communities. This is to stop the locals complaining of smells, and also, The chickens making noise. You should select such a location which has all required facilities and favorable for your business. It can be slightly far from the town, where land and labor is pretty cheap. Because most of the towns have high density population, and you have to target that market. Construct your coop, chicken house. Decide which farming you want to venture. Are you a fan of the intensive farming or you prefer the free-range system? After deciding on a farm setting, build a good home for your birds. Ensure that the new house has all of the necessary amenities. You can choose from 3 different types of poultry house systems: extensive, semi-intensive and intensive. For commercial production, intensive system is most convenient. You can raise your birds in floor or in cage system. Purchasing of poultry equipment. When buying your poultry equipment, consider the following: feeders, waterers, nest cages, coops, crates, incubator, egg tray, lighting instruments, perches, brooders or heaters, ventilation system, waste disposal system. Labor or manpower. Based on the number of birds, you need more or less manpower or labor. As a beginner, if you start with a minimum number of birds, 200 to 500, then you can manage your farm by yourself easily. If you plan for raising more birds, then you will need additional manpower. Ensure cheap labor is available in your selected area. If you like this type of content and want more of it, then, please subscribe to the channel. Let's keep going. Purchasing day-old chicks. Purchase quality chicks from a reputable breeder in your area and begin caring for them after you've set everything and are ready to go. Before the chicks from the breeding house arrive at your farm, get the brooder ready. It's best to start with day-old chicks rather than older chicks if you're a newbie. Keep the number of chicks to a bare minimum if you are a complete novice with no prior experience, anyhow not more than 500. Feeding. The most crucial aspect of the chicken farming operation is feeding. After you've built your house and bought your equipment and chicks, you'll need to spend a lot of money on feeding your birds. The feeding will account for roughly 70% of the entire project costs. Quality and enough nourishment are also important for corporate success. You can either buy the feed materials from the market and make the feed yourself, or you can buy ready-made chicken feeds. Health management. As previously said, you must guarantee that your location has a proper medication system. The local vet should be close to assist whenever possible. Poultry birds are susceptible to a variety of ailments, and you must be prepared to manage them. Because we all know that prevention is better than cure, you must be vigilant and take proper care of your birds in order to keep them safe. Vaccinate them as soon as possible, and make every effort to provide them with fresh water and food. Also, keep some vaccines and medications on hand in case they're needed. Marketing. Marketing techniques have an impact on your company's profit. If you can easily sell your products in the market, it will inspire you to increase your output. Before establishing any farming business, it's always a good idea to find out what marketing options are available in your area. Because if you can't sell your things properly, your firm won't be very lucrative. I hope that this Poultry Farming for Beginners guide will assist you in developing a business strategy for your new venture. Before you begin, learn as much as you can about the industry and, if feasible, visit several farms. For the first time, consult with other farmers in your area and start with a small number of birds. As you gain experience, you can gradually extend your farm. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like and comment below.